Okay.
Salam alaikum, everybody. Thank you for your patience. My name is Ismael Lea South, and basically I am the founder of the Salam project. I'm just going to talk. Sorry, I'm just going to talk. It's not working. Yes. So my name is Ismael. I'm the founder of the Salam project, and the Salam project is a youth and community organization that challenges knife crime, county lines, extremism, radicalization, underachievement, permanent exclusion. And how we do our work is we go into schools, youth clubs, prisons, churches and mosques and deliver workshops. We also have a great team of volunteer mentors who are professionals, who are positive role models of predominantly African and Afro-Caribbean heritage to deliver mentoring. We also have 3 volunteers who are tutors as well. So how I got into this work is truly by accident. Originally, I used to work in banking, and my nephew got involved in a gang. So when he got involved in a gang, he got stabbed on 2 occasions, and his mother, who's my sister, had to come and live with me. And that's what opened my eyes up to youth and community work. And while involved in youth and community work, I then had the idea of starting up my own youth organization. Our beloved brother Rakim, mashallah, he was the brother that helped me to set up. And alhamdulillah, I was able to start up the Salam project. And brother Mani Abdul Kareem is a co-trustee. And mashallah, Sheikh Babika, mashallah, was the man who I used to go to for advice on a regular basis. Now, moving on now in 2020, I must say that 90% of my clients are of African and Afro-Caribbean heritage. And this, when I say African, I include Sudanese, Eritrean, Somali, and Ethiopian too. And the county lines issue is like as an epidemic proportions now. And the reason why the county lines are epidemic proportions now is because we know as parents, we are fighting to pay the bills, we are fighting to make ends meet, we're fighting to save up for the holidays, to keep our wife and families happy. And in the process, we're neglecting our children. And this neglect, there's a misconception that only people involved in knife crime and county lines are from lower economic families, lower working class families. This issue and this problem is across the board. It's affecting all families of all social statuses, of all backgrounds, all ethnicities, all sects, all religions, all school of thoughts. And my advice, my main thing I would like to put forward to today is if anyone works with a parent or if anyone knows with a parent, Rakim mentioned it earlier. Alhamdulillah, Rakim explained county lines very thoroughly. I'm sure Mani explained everything thoroughly, so I don't need to reiterate what they said. But one thing I have to say, the reason why this issue is going out of control is because when parents are seeing the signs and when parents are seeing the issues, they are not calling for help. They believe in shame. They think, oh, the shame is going to be bad for my family. Oh, no, 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 no. When the parents see the first signs, they should not, I know it's easy to say and it's hard to do, they should be willing to call out for help, okay? So if they suspect their son is drug dealing, if they suspect their son or daughter is involved in a gang or doing county lines, they need to call out for organizations to help with mentoring and help with tutoring. Another reality that perpetuates this issue is that, as we're here in the Sudanese forum, Sudanese are classed as people of African heritage. And there's a sad reality is many of our young people who are of African heritage, which includes Sudanese, are disproportionately, wrongly misdiagnosed with special educational needs disabilities, i.e. ADHD, i.e. autism, i.e. diaspora, i.e. dyslexia. So when this happens in the schooling system, this is the beginning of the trajectory of them getting involved in many of these issues. So when or if young parents are approached by the schools to say, oh, your children has learning difficulties, your child has maybe ADHD, maybe autism, whatever, the parents should not willingly believe everything the schools say. And I say this respectively to all teachers. I don't need to disrespect all teachers, all schools, but what the parents should incorporate is they need to get a tutor to help to support the young person in their school academic achievements. Because what happens is sometimes when they're in school and they're told they have ADHD, they're told they have autism, they're told they have diaspora, they're told they got dyslexia, they then start to believe, oh, I'm not normal, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. And this sends a bad message. Now, how we as the Salam Project work is, we challenge this issue through 4 ways. 1, we do mentoring. We have a team of mentors whereby we charge parents to do mentoring. 2, we have a team of tutors. 3, if we strongly advise as parents, when our young people reach the age of 12 to 14, we should be asking them, what is it you want to do? We need to tap more into their aspirations. What do you want to do when you're an adult? And if we find out they want to be a doctor, they want to be a lawyer, from 12 to 14, we as parents, we should be trying to find that's pertaining to their work experience. So we're tapping into their inner aspirations, because what's happening is many of our young people, they're seeing that this system is institutionally racist. Okay, don't get me wrong, Britain is the best place to live if you're a person of African or Afro-Caribbean heritage, but like everything, there's a work in progress. So we have some people who are going around in the community and on social media telling our young people, because you're black, you cannot achieve. Because you're black, you won't be able to get a job. Because you're black, you're at the bottom. So sadly, many of our young people are believing this rubbish, and they're believing that their only way out is by doing drug dealing, by being in gangs, by being in illegal activity. So that's why I say, and I believe, if our young people reach the ages of 12 to 14, we should be asking them, what do they want to do when they grow up? So if they say they want to be a mechanic, our job as parents is to try to find the mechanics and try to get them work experience there 1 day a week. Of course, we have to vet them to make sure that they're not funny or strange or very, very naughty. But when we find them, we have to make them do some work experience. Because when the young people are busy doing things around their interests, around their passions, around their aspirations, this is one of the best deterrents. Now, in our work, and Rakeem knows this as well, some of the people we've worked with in the past have belonged to gangs, have belonged to extremist groups, have belonged to county lines and so forth. How they came out of it was not by preaching, not by saying, Astaghfirullah, haram, Astaghfirullah, you're going to hell, Astaghfirullah, you're evil, you're bad. That never take them away. What got them away was, we asked them what they wanted to do. There's one brother, he wanted to get into construction, but he thought he had no chance. And then through our volunteers, through our partners and organizations we work with, we got him opportunities in construction, and now he works full-time in construction. And now he's doing a job that he really wants to do. He has no need for crime. There's another brother who was involved in gangs, involved in county lines. He's involved also in an extremist group. And when he was asked, what is it you want to do? He said he wanted to start up his own tech business company. We introduced him to a businessman to give him business tutoring. And then he learned on YouTube how to make apps and how to make websites. And now he runs an independent business on running his own business and tutoring. So in closing, I believe the way in us challenging this issue is tapping into our young people's aspirations. 2, incorporate mentoring. 3, incorporate tutoring. 4, incorporating work experience. And 5, we need, if we see any signs early, is to try to nip it in the bud as early as possible. Because by the time it goes into child services, the sad reality, that's when it's too late. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ismail. Thank you very, very much. And I think definitely you touch on issues, we're definitely going to come back to them in more time, because I think that's part of the solution, is to help them. And we have proposed before to help them, mentoring them to get projects. And I think that's would be, I think in my opinion, humble opinion, part of the solution, because if they can earn some more money to buy these brands, whatever it is, at least they will not go and look for other ways to bring them. So let's help them. Thank you very, very much. And I know the time is really killing me. I definitely will come back to you. You can use it.
بنحلم بفضاء أوسع، بنحلم بزمن أجمل، بلاد ميلاد، بلاد ميلاد. بنحلم بفضاء أوسع، بنحلم بزمن أجمل، بلاد ميلاد، بلاد ممتد لحد حدود الحد، وطن لا في